So after directing one of the most scariest films that I've seen in a long time, James Wan has decided to finally give us the sequel to Insidious, Insidious Chapter 2. However, is it like Conjuring, or does it fail of getting us scared? Do you hear something? No, I hear voices. What is that guy? Insidious 2. So Insidious 2 is the sequel to Insidious. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't seen the first Insidious, so I don't know how it is. But one thing I can tell you though is that I know little bits and pieces from Insidious. So Insidious Chapter 2. Now Insidious in Chapter 2 is to many people one of the most highly anticipated films, well horror films of 2013. After Insidious came out, I heard a lot of people were saying, dude, this is a creepy ass movie. It's James Wan. James Wan is a really great director. He's a talented director. He really did good jobs on horror films, for example, The Conjuring. And he was pretty good in the first Saw. Now was I looking forward to Insidious Chapter 2? Well no, because I didn't see the first one, but I was, interested in seeing it. But I gotta tell you, Insidious Chapter 2 is kind of disappointing in some ways. First off, let me know the good things. Patrick Wilson from The Conjuring and the other Insidious, he is a really good actor. He definitely knows how to act around horror film. Him and the mom, they both acted good. They're the kid, from Iron Man 3 who was annoying to Tony Stark. He's in the movie from the first one. And, he's an okay actor, kid actor, well. But he's not great, but I wasn't annoyed by him. I didn't want to punch him in the face. The acting was pretty good too. The directing was really good. The camera shots that James Wan does, I really like his directing style. He always gets these big, 5-minute scenes in one shot. And I love when he does horror films, he kind of gives that creepy atmosphere to the whole movie. He builds tension, and then boom! But Insidious 2, though, fails to deliver that. Most of the crap that you see that's like, ugh, is jump scares. And I heard the first Insidious wasn't all about jump scares. It had a creepy atmosphere, it was building tension, and then boom, it gave you that big scare. And with Insidious 2, it was just a bunch of jump scares, and the tension was well built up. But then once the tension builds up, it falls down because nothing really happens after that. However, Insidious Chapter 2, it does have some creepy moments. Some of them are from the jump scares. However, despite the good acting, despite the good directing style, despite, good tension build up, overall, it just kind of falls flat. It never really gives you that, scare, like The Conjuring did. I'm not comparing Insidious Chapter 2 to The Conjuring, but I'm just saying, for James Wan's follow-up to The Conjuring, this is kind of a disappointment, but I had a good time with this movie. I don't love the film, but if my friends were like, hey man, you want to go see Insidious 2? I'll go watch it again. I had a good time. Do you have to see this movie? No, you don't. But if you want to go out and have a good time with your friends, get scared, by all means, go watch Insidious Chapter 2. It's an okay horror film. It's not the best. But one thing I could give this film credit to is that how well it was directed from the good acting. So I think I'm going to give Insidious Chapter 2 a B-. I mean, it's not great, but I definitely had a good time with it, and you and your friends can have a good time with it. So that's my review for Insidious Chapter 2, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and... nice day.